catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday.
Hi guys, it's Jordan Byers, and you might be like, girl, what is that background? Well, it's nothing at the moment, but I'm getting there. I just moved into my new apartment in California, and I literally just have like unpacked everything, and I'm kind of just still decorating my place and getting things together. So yes, you will have a blank wall in the background for a little bit, but I'm working on it. I promise. Anyways, today we're gonna be doing a brutally honest review of the new HUDA Beauty, or HUDA Beauty, however you want to pronounce it, the HUDA Beauty Desert Dusk palette. And I actually bought this a while ago and had it shipped to my parents' house when I was living there. And oh my gosh, you guys, shipping was $20 from the HUDA Beauty website. I'm sorry, but that is unreal. $20 for a teeny tiny little like a little palette, like $20 to ship a little palette. See, now that irritates me a little bit, but I literally bought it the day it came out just because I didn't know if I was gonna film a video when I was back home, or like when I was gonna film this video. But I mean, I could have bought it on Sephora and got free shipping if I just waited a couple more days. Anyways, I have the palette. We're gonna do a little bit of a first impressions here. Oh, so I just took the palette out of the box. Let's take a look at this purple palette. What? I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. What? It's broken. It's broken. What? Alright, so I pressed that shade Cosmo back into place. It looks like it is like, it's literally just a glitter press pigment. So, I mean, they're really easy to mold back in place. This was broken, so I just pressed it back in place. It's fine, but I'm kind of a little bit annoyed by that. I mean, $20 shipping and a broken shade. I mean, it's fine. It's no big deal. Anyways, you guys know me. I love purples, and I'm starting to get into the whole warm tones, orange shades. You guys know I've always been a cool toned girl, but I'm starting to really enjoy like the browns and the orange shades. So this palette is definitely up my alley because it's got the best of both worlds. I got my pops of purple, and I also got a lot of sunset type colors. So I'm super into the colors in this palette, and I'm really liking how this is mapped out. Like, I really like the structure of this palette. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and play. So I'm going to start with this beautiful cool toned brown shade right here called Musk, and I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and just dip into here and start blending this all over my crease and lid, just to get a really nice base transition color, you know what I mean? So I don't know how well it's gonna pick up on camera, but I am noticing a slight bit of some patchiness just where it kind of bunches up in certain sections of the eye. This one's a little bit better, but as you can see, like, it gets dark in some places and then a little bit lighter in others. I did prime my eyelids with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot like I always do, and I set it with a really nice, I set it with the NYX blotting powder, which just gives like a really flat, fine, seamless finish over top of that MAC Painterly paint pot. So I'm doing the same thing I always do. Maybe I just need to continue blending this. I just noticed that it did tend to bunch up a little bit. I mean, it's not bad just because I'm not too picky. But I mean, the palette is $65, which is quite expensive, and then you tack on a $20 shipping price. I kind of expect a little bit better, but we're blending. I'm okay. I mean, this is my base color, my little crease color happening, so I'm not gonna bash anybody yet. So now I'm going to move on to this color right here called Oud, O-U-D. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just like a more darker chocolatey, warm tone chocolatey brown color that is really pretty. So I'm just gonna continue to deepen the crease. That color is beautiful and it blends like a dream. Look at it. Look at that. All right. Maybe it was just that one shade that had a little bit of an issue, but this color is absolutely stunning and it's blending really nicely. So I have faith again. Let's keep going. Wow. So now I kind of want to go into this shade right here called Royal. I think I'm just going to play around with these purple shades right here and just kind of, I don't know, play around on the lid. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna use the shade Amethyst, Royal, and Retrograde. Just, I don't know, it's about creativity. Let's get creative, okay? Let's do it. Okay, so there is a bit of fallout, but not bad. Not really bad fallout, just a little bit. We just fluff that away really quick and continue to keep grinding. Yeah. So I want to take this color called Twilight right here. It's a really pretty duochrome color. Oh, look at that, with that blue shift in there. Beautiful. I'm gonna pop that on the middle of my lid, but first I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a half or middle or halo eye cut. I don't even know what these terms are. I'm just trying to do whatever, but I'm gonna take my MAC Painterly paint pot just to blank that section of my eye out so that color really pops right there. So let me do that really quick. Okay, so I kind of really had to work with this shade Twilight. But I mean, it's on there. I just wish it was more intense. Maybe I'm gonna use my finger. There we go. That's a bit more intense. But I used Fix Plus, wet my brush, did the whole 9. Little bit disappointed with that shade, and there was a whole lot of fallout as well. So that's just a little bit of the downside, but it's not like an awful shade. Like, it's still there, it's still shapoppin'. I just wanted to fill you guys in on that. So just be aware of that. And now I'm just kind of taking that purple shade Amethyst and kind of just like blending the edges some more, just to make everything cohesive. So now that that is that, I want to bring some color down to my lower lash line. Oh, and nothing is coming out on the brush. I'm just gonna try to put that right on top. Okay, like hardly anything came off of my brush onto my eye. Let me try wetting this with some Fix Plus. I'm going in. All right, that's better. I also really want to add a pop of something in my inner corner. So I think I'm gonna go with this gold glittery type shade called Nefertiti. So I am noticing that there is a lot of fallout with these shades, especially the glitter ones. The matte ones, not too much, but with these glitter ones, there is a lot of fallout. Once again, I'm not too upset about fallout just because I feel like fallout is gonna happen when you have pigmented shades. I mean, there's a difference between a normal amount of fallout and subculture type fallout. Subculture type fallout was actually literally unacceptable, but this type of fallout I'm not too worried about. I mean, it definitely is personal preference. If you're the type of person that doesn't like fallout at all whatsoever, you are going to find that you will have some fallout with this palette, but definitely not like subculture, so you're good on that one. All right, guys, so this is the final look that I came up with. I'm really digging it. It's like a really pretty, well, it starts out being like warm tones and then that kind of almost cut crease of that really pretty light purple color is really awesome. I threw on a purple lip just because I thought it would suit it pretty well. But here is my final review. So this palette, $65 plus $20.58 shipping. So my total for this palette was $85.58. Okay, so I would say that I really like this palette just because it has, to me personally, I don't have any other palettes that have this type of setup with orangey browns and copper shades as well as a couple of purple shades, and I really like the range of the duochromes as well as the glitter and like the shimmer shades as well. I think this is a very amazing, well-rounded, thought-out palette. As far as the way they work, I like the matte shades, except this musk one was a little bit patchy, but nothing that was like not overlookable, if that makes sense. I mean, I've tried the other Huda Beauty palette and the mattes were amazing. They are amazing, so I do really like the mattes in this palette. I like the duochromes, but you will have to use your finger or MAC Fix Plus or a damp brush or something like that to get them to really show up. $85 is a lot of money. I just don't think that it's worth it for the $85. As for the $65 price for the palette alone, I think if you don't have a lot of this type of colors, because I mean a lot of people have a lot of the orange tones, the neutrals, and not everybody wants to use those purples. So to me, I think it was, honestly, I just wish I bought it off Sephora because I get free shipping on Sephora, or I wish I had gone into a Sephora store and picked it up. Actually, I don't know if they sell these in Sephora stores. Long story short, it's not worth it if you pay for the $20 shipping on top of the palette, because $85 for this palette is definitely not worth it. But it is worth it for the $65 price, if that makes sense. I wish it was a little bit cheaper because, I mean, the price still is pretty expensive for me, but I do think this is a beautiful palette, very thought out. It's very slim fitting, so you can travel with this very well. The only thing I would be cautious about is this glitter shade right here, Cosmo, which, as you guys saw, mine was broken when I first opened it. But other than that, I do like this palette. I think it's beautiful, and I think it just really depends on your personal preferences. Like, if you, I don't know, it's really up to you. I'm not mad that I purchased this, but I wish that I didn't buy it on their website. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to become part of the #Joby Squad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!